ॐ रामं लक्ष्मणपूर्वजं रघुवरं सीतापतिं सुन्दरं काकुत्स्थं करुणार्णवं गुणनिधिं विप्रप्रियं धार्मिकं राजेन्द्रं सत्यसन्धं दशरथनयं श्यामलं शान्तिमूर्तिम् वन्दे लोकाभिरामं रघुकुलतिलकं राघवं रावणीयम्. There are three scenes where Valmiki shows us how people of those times were parting in good times. First was when army of Bharata came to the ashram of Bharadwaja while they were on the way to meet Rama. Bharadwaja was a sage, but that did not stop him from hosting a lavish feast. In fact, we see another sage Vasistha hosting a party of same kind to Vishwamitra, which started the fight between the two. The details of Vasistha's party is not available, but Valmiki has recorded all the minute details of Bharadwaja's party. The preparations started with the accommodations prepared by Vishwakarma himself. All the guests were given elaborate baths by Apsaras themselves. It is said that every person was attended by 8 Apsaras. They were bathed, given new clothes, garlands, and ornaments to attend the party. The list of food and beverage items prepared for the event is very long. There was also music and dance sessions. The list of dancers who performed there is also mentioned by Valmiki. Proper care was also taken of accompanying animals. Totally, it was a party where everyone enjoyed to their satisfaction. So much was the effect of the party that many wanted to stay back in the ashrama. But everything vanished in the morning when they woke up. Another party described in Ramayana happens in Ravana's palace. It was his private party with his many wives. It looks like that is the way he lived every day. Hanumanta becomes witness to this private affair. There too we find food, music and dance. It looks like in Ravana's kingdom even women had all the freedom to party. The third party happens when the Vanaras return to Kishkinda after completing their mission to find Sita. The victorious team were given permission by Angada and Hanumanta themselves to attack the private garden of Sugriva. It was full of fruits and intoxicating drinks. Vanaras ate and drank to the fullest. Losing complete control, they performed all possible monkey tricks. They even beat up security guards. When they complained the same to Sugriva, he rightly guessed that those Vanaras must have got the good news, and that is the reason they are partying so hard, breaking all the rules. So people of those times were celebrating life to the fullest. That even sages could host a party is very interesting. Even Rama was considerate about all this. When he was departing to exile, he made special provisions for students who were studying Vedas in Kausalya's palace. He says students who were studying Vedas there like good food and he gives enough money for that purpose. Feeding people was the integral part of yajnas. Dance and music performances were also regularly arranged during break times. Even in regular days, people of Ayodhya were attending performances of such kind, visiting parks, dressing up for the occasion, celebrating festivals were all part of their lives. Life was a celebration and they knew how to enjoy it within the limits. Rama himself summarizes this while he was speaking to Sugriva. He says, when one should never try to achieve one purushartha by sacrificing others. That is, one is right in accumulating wealth, but he should not do it using immoral ways. One should satisfy his needs, but not using the wealth gained using dubious methods. If one balances artha and karma with dharma, one is bound to be happy all the times. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यां परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु।